Donald Trump is under fire yet again for throwing our military, our soldiers under the bus in exchange for praising his rich billionaire donors. I kid you not. Thursday, at his Bedminster private golf club, his safe space where he's been for the past few days, he gave a speech in which he compared the Medal of Freedom recipient, the woman who he gave the Medal of Freedom to, Miriam Adelson, who is the wife of Sheldon Adelson, a casino billionaire who donated the most money to Donald Trump's presidential campaign in 2016 and the most money to Republicans in the 2018 midterms. They donated so much money that their donations outnumbered that of the next 11 donors. And what's even worse is Donald Trump said that the Medal of Freedom is better than the Medal of Honor given to soldiers who have been injured fighting to protect our freedoms or killed fighting to protect our freedoms. He says that the Medal of Freedom is better than the Medal of Honor because she's happy and healthy and she gets to sit here and receive all of the applause.
I have to say, Miriam, I watched Sheldon sitting so proud in the White House when we gave Miriam the Presidential Medal of Freedom. That's the highest award you can get as a civilian. It's the equivalent of the Congressional Medal of Honor, but civilian version. It's actually much better because everyone gets the Congressional Medal of Honor. That's soldiers. They're either in very bad shape because they've been hit so many times by bullets or they're dead. She gets it, and she's a healthy, beautiful woman. They're rated equal.
Contemptible, corrupt, disgusting. Another reminder that Donald Trump doesn't give a damn about anybody in our military unless you're a donor, $100 million donor. And guess what? There's no one like that in our military. So, hey, soldiers, good old Donnie Bonespurs doesn't give a damn about you. He looks at everything like it's a transaction. You donate to my campaign, I can give you the Medal of Freedom. Oh, you want my soldiers in Japan and in Korea? Oh, well then Korea, Japan, you better pay up. Oh, you want us to help protect Ukraine? Oh, you better pay up. As if they're like mercenaries. Just completely oblivious to the fight against fascism around the world, against the Putins, against the North Koreas, completely oblivious. And that's being very polite to Donald, right? Because the alternative is that he's corrupt and that he knows that weakening our military actually strengthens people like Vladimir Putin, who Donald Trump has business dealings with. We'll just put our blinders on. We'll ignore that, Donald, and we'll just say you're a fucking moron, right? That you're just stupid when it comes to what our military means for both the safety and prosperity of America and democracies around the world. We'll just say you're completely inept. Now, JD Vance, his vice presidential running mate, he had to play cleanup today. And well, let's just listen to what he said.
This is a guy who loves our veterans and who honors our veterans. I don't think him complimenting and saying a nice word about a person who received the Presidential Medal of Freedom is in any way denigrating those who received military honors. They're two different awards, and I think the president was saying some nice things about a person that he liked, and that's a totally reasonable thing to do.
JD Vance, good old lapdog for Donald Trump, says it's totally reasonable. Hey, he's just complimenting someone. He's just saying something nice about one of the most disgusting people on the planet, an Adelson. Oh, he's just saying something nice. I'm totally going to ignore the fact that he's demeaning and delegitimizing men and women who have fought and died for our country. Let's just say that he's not even doing it purposefully or in a denigrating way. Let's just say he's just cracking a joke. Oh, Donald, you want to joke about our soldiers who have died? You want to joke about that in front of your little billionaire donors so that you can get a little more affection? disgusting. And then let's get to the fact that Donald Trump is standing there in that clip with the Israeli flag behind him. This is the same guy who during this campaign has said, if Jewish voters don't vote for me, they need to get their heads checked. The contradictions of Donald Trump, the demonic, monstrous contradictions. And then JD Vance, let's address his contradictions, standing in front of a backdrop with the Milwaukee Association of Police and Back the Blue posters. JD Vance, you're on the ticket with the guy who tried to attack the Capitol, buddy, tried to overthrow our democracy. Police officers died because of what he did. But yeah, you're the defender of the blue shield. Disgraceful. Now, Kamala, who, of course, continues to just slam Donald Trump every time he does something stupid, she released a post to social media. This is her statement on Donald Trump dishonoring America's greatest heroes again. Donald Trump knows nothing about service to anyone or anything but himself. For him to insult Medal of Honor recipients, just as he has previously attacked Gold Star families, mocked prisoners of war, and referred to those who lost their lives in service to our country as suckers and losers, should remind all Americans that we owe it to our service members, our country, and our future to make sure Donald Trump is never our nation's commander-in-chief again. Now, of course, Donald Trump continues to just drive himself into these walls because he is so used to talking down, denigrating, attacking anyone who stands in his way or anyone who he thinks is weak. And so this ain't the first time that we've seen Donald Trump throw our soldiers under the bus, and it won't be the last. So it's on all of us to speak up when he does it, call him out, and highlight his, I mean, I don't even really know what else to call it. He's a monster. This guy is a sociopath, unable to feel for people's plights and the struggle and the service that they've dedicated to our country unless they line his pocketbooks. Donald Trump is corrupt. Donald Trump can never set foot in the White House again. Let me know what your thoughts are on all of it, on Donald Trump's comments, on JD Vance, on Kamala Harris, what this means to you as maybe a service member, as maybe a vet, as maybe someone who has someone in their family who is fighting for our country, or who has fought for our country, or who has died for our country. Let me know your reflections in the comments below, and thanks for watching. My name is Brendan Plank. I'll catch you in the next video.